Yoo-hoo! Yes, beautiful people. My child wanted to do the meditation today, the Solstice sacred Photon Belt activation from this beautiful swing chair because it makes it feel like nice and cozy. So yeah, a little introduction about this sacred Photon Belt activation. Today it's solstice, so today this energy has information, energy, vibration that will give you updates today. But going forth, you can use this activation on a daily basis. In your regular meditation practice, you could just follow the steps that I'll be guiding you in. And you can even do those steps and do your Kundalini meditation or any other pranayama meditation. So on my website there's also a bit more information about the explanation of this activation. I won't be talking about it too much today. Let's just go into the energy and see what it has to say and to give to us today on this solstice. So let's get yourself comfortable, and while you make yourself comfortable, you prepare yourself to meditate. You prepare yourself to meditate by connecting yourself to the breathing, closing your eyes. And you take a moment to forget the outside world. The outside world will be there when you return. You make sure that you're sitting in a comfortable position, head straight in line with spine, shoulders relaxed. And while connecting to the breath in the same length of time in as out, we're going to take a moment to anchor a sacred space, where I first invite you to pull your aura more closer to yourself. The X-shaped field, with your intention and your inhalation, you pull your aura more closer to yourself. You give yourself a grounding cord of light from your root chakra to the earth for male body, from the sacral chakra, the womb, for a female body, to the living spirit of the earth below your body. You imagine to send this grounding cord of light to the center of earth with the intention on connecting you only to the highest divine light and love of earth. You start breathing grounding, nurturing light from earth into your body through this imaginary grounding cord of light. And then I invite you to start calling in your own higher self of light. While you are listening to this recording, simply affirm that you want everything that your mind is listening to be anchored in your space, as there is no time and space in the universe. There is no linear time space. And we connect to this energy without a time space continuum. You simply affirm inside of your mind that you want this meditation, this activation, to be anchored in your presence. You start calling in your higher self from above your body into your body. You start filling your body, you start filling your aura with your higher self energy. Until you kind of feel, sense, know or see that your lower self and your higher self have become one consciousness. No more separation between you and higher self. You allow your higher self to dwell inside of your body. And then we start calling in the Dolphin Star Temple Higher Council of Light. The Pleiadian emissaries of light to anchor the interdimensional cone of light above our bodies, to align us with divine truth, and to help dissolve any ego agendas. We ask for the Syrian Archangelic League of the Light to bring above our bodies the evolutionary cone of light to align us with our highest purpose. We ask for the Andromeda emissaries of light to anchor the intergalactic cone of light above our bodies, to align us with a straight connection to the source, the great central sun of all that is. We take a minute for these cones of light to be anchored above our bodies in the space where I am, where you are. We ask the Higher Council of Light to anchor the space with 4 crystalline pillars of light in the space, to anchor this space as a sacred Dolphin Star Temple in the cities of light, where only that which is divine is allowed. Anything less than divine, which is illusion, has to leave, has to go now. We ask for the rainbow flames to be surrounding our auric fields. We ask for the Lords of Light of the Rainbow Flames to surround our auras with all of the rainbow flames. We ask for the white flame of divine truth and purity, Isis and Osiris, to surround our auras with the white flame of divine truth and purity. And with the breath, we fan our auras, we cleanse, we clear our auras with this white flame of divine truth and purity. We ask for Buffalo Cove Woman and the Hiawatha, for the ruby red flame to surround our auras, to rejuvenate our life force. We ask for Krishna, Radha of the Light, holders of the carnelian orange flame, to surround our auras with the carnelian orange flame, to cleanse, to clear our auras, and to rejuvenate our creative energy. We ask for Buddha and Deodata of the Light, holders of the golden yellow flame, to surround our auras with the golden yellow flame, to help us dissolve any energies that are keeping us from surrendering to the divine will, We ask for Green Tara, Chenrezi, holders of the green emerald flame of divine love, divine compassion, to surround our auras with the green flame of divine love and compassion. We ask for Jesus and Mary of the Light to surround our auras with the sapphire blue flame, to cleanse our auras with the sapphire blue flame, to dissolve any energies that are keeping us from speaking the truth from our essence. We ask for the indigo flame to dissolve any energies that are keeping us from seeing through the eyes of the fourth dimensional brain, the mantle of light. We ask Kuan Yin, Lord Maitreya, Lords of Light of the violet flame, to surround our auras with the violet flame, to help us see through the eyes of truth. We ask for Archangel Camuel to surround our auras with the rose pink flame, to help dissolve any thoughts that don't matter that much. To dissolve any energies that are holding us back from divine mind. And with every breath you take, you start fanning all of these rainbow flames into your auric field, into the X-shaped field that surrounds your body. And on the exhale, you cleanse, you clear your body, your temple. You silently in your mind affirm, in the name of the I Am Presence that I am, I would like the Lords of Light of the Rainbow Flames to keep surrounding my aura with all of the rainbow flames. To give me healthy boundary protection to my divine innocence. We ask these Ascended Masters, these Lords of Light, of all of the rays, all of the flames of creation, to stay with us throughout this session. Now, I invite you to start connecting your awareness to the bottommost point of your aura, where at the bottom of your aura sits the Earth Portal Chakra. And you inhale all of the rainbow flames into the Earth Portal Chakra, and from the Earth Portal Chakra through your breathing tube that extends from the bottom of your aura into your root chakra. You inhale all of these rainbow flames into your root chakra. And on the exhale, you cleanse, you clear your root chakra out of the bottom of your aura. Now, it's very important to create a strong connection to this Earth Portal Chakra at the bottommost point of your aura. Cleansing it and clearing it and creating a strong connection to your first chakra really allows you to become more grounded, to anchor your higher self into your earth chakra, so that your lower self ascends and your higher self descends. You want your higher self to merge with your body and merge with your earth chakra, And from your earth chakra, you anchor your higher self all the way down your grounding cord of light into our earth star crystal. And by cleansing the bottom of your breathing tube, you establish this grounding connection. So you inhale into your root chakra and you exhale down the root between your legs, feet, out of your body. You inhale into your hip chakras. And you exhale down your legs, feet, out of your body. Clearing your leg channels, clearing your foot chakras. You inhale all of the rainbow flames into your hip chakras. And you exhale them down your legs, feet, out of your body. Cleansing your root chakras, your hip chakras, your knee chakras, and your foot chakras. And then you move your awareness into your sacral, into your reproduction organs. You inhale into your sacral and you exhale out of the front and the back of your sacral chakra. You inhale the rainbow flames into your womb for a female, your reproduction organs for a male body. And you exhale out of the front and the back. You inhale all of the rainbow flames into your womb, your sacral. And you exhale the energies out of the front and the back. You inhale into your navel chakra, in the navel. And you exhale any undigested issues, this life, past life, any fears of failure or mistake, inadequacy, out of the navel on the exhale. You inhale into the navel chakra. And you exhale out of the front and the back of the navel. You inhale into your navel center. And you exhale whatever the body is ready to let go of. You inhale all of the rainbow flames into your diaphragm, your solar plexus. You exhale the rainbow flames out of the diaphragm, out of your body. You inhale into your emotional sensitivity. And you exhale any unexpressed emotions out of the diaphragm. On the inhale, you feel it, empathy. And on the exhale, you move yourself to seeing it, compassion. You move your awareness into your heart chakra in the center of your chest. And you inhale into your heart chakra. And you exhale out of the front and the back of your heart chakra. You inhale into your heart chakra. And you exhale any energies that are keeping you from experiencing divine love, divine compassion. You inhale into your heart center. And you exhale out of the front and the back. Then you move your awareness into your higher heart chakra, just below the collarbone. And you inhale all of the rainbow flames. And you exhale out of the front and the back of your higher heart. You inhale into your higher heart. And on the exhale, you exhale yourself into compassion. Compassion does not take anything personal. So we have to establish a strong muscle between feeling it, empathy, and on the exhale, moving yourself into compassion, seeing it. Nothing is happening against you. Everything is happening for you to learn and grow. You inhale empathy and you exhale compassion. You move your awareness into your throat and you inhale all of the rainbow flames into your throat chakra and you exhale out of the throat whatever the throat is ready to let go of. Any energies that are keeping you from speaking the truth from your essence. Any fears of not feeling good enough to express yourself. Any fears of failure of expressing yourself. You exhale them on the exhale out of the front and the back. You move your awareness into your third eye. And you exhale any energies that are keeping you from speaking the truth or seeing the truth from your essence. You inhale into your third eye. And you exhale any energies that are keeping you from seeing the truth, the divine truth, instead of looking through the eyes of ego. You exhale all of the rainbow flames out of your third eye. Then you move your awareness into your crown chakra. And like a fountain, you start cleansing your crown chakra from any thoughts that don't matter that much. On the exhale, you exhale to quiet the mind. And when we quiet the mind, we open the heart. You inhale into your crown. You exhale out of the crown, out of your body. On the exhale, you quiet the mind. And you open your heart. Now I invite you to start moving your awareness into your physical heart area. You draw all of the rainbow flames into your heart. And you allow the blood to move the rainbow flames into all of your 50 trillion body cells, into your skin, out of your body. You inhale into the center of your chest. You exhale all of the energies through the pores of your skin, out of your body. With every exhale, you cleanse your largest organ, your skin, with all of the rainbow flames. The white flame of divine truth and purity. The ruby red for rejuvenating your life force. Carnelian orange for rejuvenating your creativity. Golden yellow for surrendering to the divine will. Surrendering the ego into the benevolent servant, to your soul, your spirit, your inner child, your inner nurturer. Emerald green for divine love, divine compassion. Sapphire blue for speaking the truth from your essence. Indigo for illuminating your three-dimensional brain into activating the fourth dimensional brain, the mental of light. Violet for opening up your third eye to seeing through the eyes of truth and to illuminate the eyes of ego, to illuminate the eyes of relative truth, truth that is due to change, to help you see through the eyes of truth, divine truth, which is the truth that will always prevail. The light, the love, the truth that always prevails. And rose pink for cleansing, clearing any thoughts that don't matter that much. To opening up your crown chakra to divine mind. We ask the Lords of Light of the Rainbow Flames to keep surrounding our auras with all of these rainbow flames in this sacred Dolphin Star Temple, in the cities of light, where only that which is divine is allowed. Anything less than divine, which is illusion, has to leave, has to go now. Through the intergalactic cone of light, we ask the higher council of light to bring the energy from the great central sun of all that is, the Photon Belt energy that is being emitted from the great central sun to the sun, the central sun in our galaxy, Alcyone, of the star cluster Pleiades. To bring this photon band energy, this kaleidoscope kind of energy into our space. Your space, my space. We ask the Pleiadian emissaries of light to work on any healing or clearing of our Ka, our body template at the top of our crown, and the meridians that run from the crown down into all directions of our body. We ask the Pleiadian emissaries of light to assist with any healing or clearing, any cellular repattering, reorientation. We ask the Syrian Archangelic League of the Lights to start healing, clearing the sacred geometry of our body, our aura, our energy centers, to the highest good possible in this now moment. With a sacred geometry chamber of light. The chamber of light from the Akashic records to restore the sacred geometry of our body, our aura, our energy centers. Where we ask the higher council of light to start connecting the energy from the photon belt to our crown chakra, where the crown chakra carries a diamond-shaped egg with 108 facets on the egg. And as the energy from the photon belt is being connected to this 108 faceted Easter egg, this 108 faceted prism, we'll start spinning faster than at a normal waking rate. And you allow this photon, this higher dimensional light, to start spinning the sacred geometry of your crown chakra faster than at a normal waking rate. We take a moment to pull that energy into our crown, into the diamond-shaped Easter egg. Then we start asking the higher council of light to move the energy further down into our body, into our third eye. Our third eye, our pineal gland, carries the Fibonacci spiral that you might recognize from a sunflower pattern. And as the energy of the photon belt is connected to the Fibonacci spiral, the Fibonacci spiral will start spinning faster than at a normal waking rate. You allow this spinning to cleanse, to clear your crown chakra, your third eye chakra, where we ask this higher dimensional energy to cleanse, to clear your third eye from any mental anxieties. Feel into your own patterns, into your own mind, into any moments in time and space where your mind gave power over to a negative thought, where your mind gave power over to a fear, where our fears are stored inside of our body, and our mind labels that fear and creates anxiety. When we catch ourselves in having that response, we can change it. We can change a negative picture, a negative image, a negative symbol that reflects our pattern, our anxiety, by moving it out of our mind, moving it out of our brain, out of our auric field, and clearing the image, the picture, the photograph that represents the anxiety. You can bring a positive picture into your third eye that replaces the anxiety, the negative voice of the negative ego, into a positive spiritual self-image. So whenever the mind judges somebody, for instance, for being fake, fake is a judgment. Calling somebody fake takes away the value of their essence. In essence, every single soul is good. There is no soul on earth or in the universe that has not been created from pure source light. When we judge someone for being fake, for being toxic, for being quote unquote a narcissist or narcissistic, in that process we take away the value of the essence of the person. The value of their essence is that everyone is created equal. No one is created better. The only one inside of us that wants to be better than or wants to compete is our ego. We have to transcend this negative ego into a positive spiritual self. By catching ourselves in the moment of judging, into saying that person is not being real. When you state the person is not being real, you're not judging, you're having discernment. The difference between discernment is that discernment is a good judgment that has an accurate perception of the reality, which does not take the value of essence of someone away, and it can't make anyone bad or wrong. Toxic, narcissistic, all those words are old the duality consciousness words that are not able to come with us to the next plane of new earth consciousness. When we catch ourselves judging something, someone, for being bad, wrong, negative, we can change it. We can create an image that represents the negative judgment and move it out of our space and change it for a discernment. Someone is not being real. You don't feel safe because you can feel someone is dishonest. That is discernment. There's no need to judge people, and we are all spiritually responsible for not judging. As those who judge contribute to the collective shadow. And then we ask the higher council of light to start moving the energy from the photon belt, from the source, the oneness of all that is, further down into our bodies, into our soul matrix, in the center of our chest. Soul matrix is a Merkaba, a three-dimensional Star of David, which holds the vibration of our soul. And we allow the energy of the source of all that is, the photon belt energy, to start spinning the soul faster than at a normal waking rate. You allow the energy to do what it's supposed to do for you in this now moment. Allow the energy to illuminate any fear, any pain, any dark energies from your soul area, any cloudiness. If we have been dishonest, if we have been out of alignment, if we have been out of integrity, it creates cloudy energy around our soul. If we have been judging someone for being bad, negative, quote unquote, narcissistic, narcissist, toxic, it creates cloudiness around our soul because we have taken someone else's essence away from them by judging. If somebody makes you feel unsafe and you call him or her a bitch, a jerk, that is a judgment. Telling somebody that they make you feel unsafe so you would rather not spend any time with them is just having discernment. Judging somebody for being toxic, narcissistic, it's all judgment. It holds negativity. It adds negativity to the collective consciousness, to the collective shadow. And it's actually our distrust that we are projecting onto the collective. So whenever you catch yourself holding a negative judgment, try to change the negativity for something positive. Whenever we make something negative, you tune into your heart area, you will feel that when we judge something for being negative, all of a sudden our heart closes, the love is gone. And when we hold discernment, when we simply say something was not okay, someone was not making us feel safe, something felt out of integrity, those affirmations carry compassion and unconditional love, so your heart stays open. Now we ask the higher council of light to start moving the energy from the photon belt all the way down into the bottom of our body in our root chakra. The root chakra, the perineum, carries a double stacked pyramid. And this double stacked pyramid is shaped like a diamond. And when the guides connect the energy of the photon belt to the center will start spinning faster than at a normal waking rate. You allow the energy to do what it is supposed to do for you in this now moment. We ask the energy that is being connected to the root chakra, the perineum, to radiate waves of light out into our hip chakras. Into our hip chakras where the psoas, the piriformis muscles hold on to the fear of feeling unsafe, the fear of distrust, lack of trust. That at times when we don't trust ourselves or we don't trust the other, we might project this distrust of feeling unsafe onto the other by blaming the other, maybe guilt or shaming. We allow the energy to dissolve any contractions in the hips, in the psoas, the muscle of our soul, the piriformis. While the energy of the photon belt is connected to our breathing tube, our crown, pineal, soul, and perineum. At times it might feel like as if all four centers are merging into one in your soul area. As if the double stacked pyramid merges with your soul, the three-dimensional Star of David, the sunflower pattern, and the 108 faceted Easter egg merging into one in your soul area. And whenever this happens, allow it to happen so that the energy is able to remember. So the energy is able to remember your sacred centers. The energy of oneness, the energy of source, the great central sun of all that is. Where the energy really wants us to surrender into surrendering our ego, our active doing thinking one, into the benevolent servant, to our soul, our spirit, our inner child, our inner nurture. And to really see what is truth, light, and love? What is fear, darkness, and illusion? Which is something that you can clearly see on Earth today. In Argentina, there was unity. A country that was very divided, and then by winning something, they unified. But on the other hand, in France, you will see people breaking stuff, fighting, driving into people, people getting hurt, people getting harmed. That's the consciousness of the ego who only thinks about themselves. It is the consciousness of the ego who fights, who wants to compete. There's many coaches, there's many people on earth today who are helping humanity raise their consciousness. But they're still holding on to old ego agendas. Old ego agendas of fighting or competing. And there's nothing bad with fighting or competing if you fight when there's never someone who loses, who gets hurt. If you are in a competition and you are happy for the other person to win, that's where we all need to go. If you're still holding a grudge towards an old partner who did something to you that you maybe label as narcissistic or toxic, the only reason why you're going to be attracting another toxic, another narcissistic relationship is because you have to let go of the judgment. If we don't let go of the judgment, if we don't see that everything is happening for us to learn and grow, nothing is happening against us, nothing happens to you personally. if nothing is happening personally to you, how can there be the label of labeling something as toxic or judging something for being narcissistic? This is all old paradigm duality consciousness. It cannot go on to the next new earth. So for those of you really wanting to spiritually evolve, spiritually access your gifts, it's all about surrendering your ego. Your ego cannot be competing against anyone. For a competition with someone is the ego competing with itself. And it blocks you from accessing your gifts. It blocks you from accessing your psychic abilities. And it constantly makes you loop. If you don't hold it in acceptance, if you don't hold it in beyond forgiveness, you're going to attract the same lesson over and over and over and over again until you hold everything into beyond forgiveness, into acceptance, in neutrality and unconditional love. For otherwise you keep attracting the same lesson over and over and over and over again. If you had trauma occur due to physical mother, physical father, if you don't get to a place within yourself that moves you beyond forgiveness, you will be attracting relationships that are going to give you the lesson over and over and over again to graduate and stop looping. If you keep judging someone for being crazy because of this or that, judging someone for being crazy is a judgment. It is taking the value of their essence for them to be able to learn and grow away from that. And you will be attracting crazy relationships until you let go of the judgment of judging someone for being crazy. And only when you lose those judgments of making things wrong, bad, not being able to hold everything into acceptance and beyond forgiveness, you won't be able to expand your soul. You won't be able to expand onto the next level of the game of life. So we ask for this Photon Belt energy to remove the veils of illusion. Remove the veils of darkness, fear. And to open yourself up to a greater perspective of divine, unconditional love and compassion. We ask the Dolphin Star Temple Higher Council of Light to work on any divine axis alignment, the breathing tube, We ask for a spirit body integration chamber of light. We ask Archangel Michael, Hermes, to give our bodies a spirit body integration chamber of light. Where we're going to be sitting in this spirit body integration chamber of light for at least half an hour. To allow the energies to integrate on all spirit body levels, emotional, mental, physical and spiritual. Where we allow the rainbow flames, we allow this photon belt energy, this kaleidoscopic energy to illuminate any of our fears, our anxieties, where there's a lot of people in the collective who are having a blockage in their throat. And this blockage in their throat is actually coming from the fears inside of the body. It is the fear of failure, the fear of not being good enough in the navel area. That causes a lot of people to have tension and contraction in their throat. And they're all looking for it in their throat, but it's actually not in the throat. It is the inner child inside of the tummy that holds on to the fear of failure, the fear of inadequacy, not feeling good enough. But there's a very big collective programming, a very big contract in the collective that is coming up. And this contract writes, contract writes, if I ever reach for my highest enlightenment ever again, I will be killed. If I ever reach for my highest enlightenment ever again, I will be killed. Me and my civilization will be killed if I ever reach for my highest enlightenment again. And I invite you to start imagining this legal document, this contract that writes, if I would reach for my highest enlightenment again, me and my civilization will be killed. And on that contract, you stack the images towards any failure or mistakes. You stack the images of inadequacy, not feeling good enough, onto the contract. That if you would reach for your highest enlightenment again, you would be killed. You and your civilization would be killed if you would reach for your highest enlightenment. You stack these images, these pictures, onto the contract, where you write your own name on the left bottom of the contract. You write the name